Welcome to MSU Magazine, where we bring you original segments produced by talented media students right here from Morehead State University. I'm your host, Kylie Pollitt. On this week's episode, we check in with Drifter, MSU's fastest superhero. After that, we'll tune in to Ash Culp on Culp's Cult Classics, while they'll be reviewing the hit movie Gorilla Interrupted. Let's start things off with Drifter.
Maya!
Oh, what?
Never mind.
Guys, there's a fight at 9.
Again?
Let's go. Maya! Forget it.
Okay, what's going on? That is the second time you've done that.
I thought that guy was Connor.
That guy looks nothing like Connor. Maybe we did see Connor.
I was doing some research on Storm. Nobody knows for sure what his powers are, but from the rumors I've heard, he's a shapeshifter.
You don't think?
He can't be.
That guy you saw?
Storm. Send me what you found about shapeshifting and Storm.
What do you mean? If Storm's back on campus, you guys have to fight him.
I know, but Storm's done a lot. And I think the best way to get to him is through his powers.
What do you mean?
I've been in the science lab a lot, and me and the science club have found a cure for superpowers.
Why have you been doing that when you have superpowers?
I didn't ask for mine.
Neither did I!
Well, you had us when you got your powers. Connor died when I got mine.
Well, here, I'm pretty sure Allie Young has couples counseling. I mean...
Shut up, JD. Maya and I aren't even a couple.
I can't do this right now.
What was that about?
You need to talk to her.
I don't know where she went, so... Fine.
I told you not to read my mind.
Yeah, I know, it's hard with Storm being here. I just don't want to lose another friend.
Friend.
Yeah, my best friend.
I don't want to be friends!
It was just one fight!
I don't mean the fight. I mean everything. I mean, I want to be friends. I want to be more.
Maya, I don't like you like that.
I know.
Sorry?
Me too.
So the quizzes on JD's laptop, that was for you?
Yeah, those were for me.
Oh, thank God. I thought JD liked one of us or something.
How could you imagine?
Yeah.
Well, what do we have here?
Connect, where have you been? I was so worried.
Aw, it's so cute that you still think I'm your little friend. What the heck?
Storm!
I'm glad to see one of my little experiments was a success.
I was more than an experiment. Connor was more than an experiment. This guy, Storm, he wasn't even a threat.
You want a threat? I'll show you a threat. This guy wasn't much of a threat.
Maya, keep some distracted. JD,
Yeah, what's up? Reports are coming in that Dr.
we're
Storm's
already
attacking.
here. I need you to go to the science lab, get a beaker with black liquid in it, and then boil it.
Stronger than I remember. Maybe this sister could have saved Connor.
Aw, I didn't like you back, did I? That must really hurt. Get away from her! Sister, go find JD. He knows what to do.
Okay. Next time, put a little bit more weight into it, right in the elbow, a little bit more of an impact.
I don't need your advice.
Oh, we could be so strong together, though, Izzy. Imagine, you were my brightest pupil. You even took the name after me. Brainstorm, right?
It's
the
not,
storm name?
It's not after you. It's because of you. It's because of what you did.
Come on, Ace. You know we were always better together. We were the guys in the chair. Team Drifter, remember?
All I remember is that I lost my best friend to a monster.
Don't think of it like that. Think of it more as natural selection.
Come on, Ace. Join me, Isabella. We could be a team again.
A better team.
Just you and me.
Just you and me.
You can see your corner anytime.
We could advance our research, make it stronger.
That's the Iz I know. Always thinking big.
We could win a Nobel Prize.
Take my hand, Isabella.
Take my hand.
What the hell's going on?
You can't reverse this one, Storm. The process has already started.
What process do you mean?
This vapor is my own experiment. Our powers won't survive this one. Maya's powers might have been a blessing to her, but mine have been a curse. The Science Club and I have formulated a cure for superpowers. Soon, the two of us will be powerless.
This can't be happening. What have you done?
I've fixed your mistakes.
My only mistake was making you.
And it bit you in the ass, didn't it? You can't run from justice now.
Notorious supervillain Dr. Storm has been sentenced to life in prison. He was captured by Brainstorm and Drifter last month after being on the run from authorities for nearly half a year. Storm's charges include counts of first-degree murder, aggravated assault, experimentation on a minor, kidnapping, misuse of superpowers, drug manufacturing,
I can't believe it's over.
evading arrest,
God, don't believe it.
We've been fighting Storm for so long.
What do we do now? Relax? What?
Just, you of all people suggesting we relax?
This is the next chapter in our life.
I think all three of us are starting a new chapter in our lives.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Career Services offers many different services to both students and employers. We're here to connect students with employers and graduate programs. We help students along in the process of polishing their resumes and getting ready for interviews.
Well, what a great way to end the series. I guess you'll just have to check in with us fall 2022 to see what's next. Now we check in with Culp's Cult Classics to watch an interesting movie, Gorilla Interrupted.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this final installment of the series of Culp's Cult Classics. I am your host, Ashton Culp, and for our final episode, I thought I would review a movie that has been nothing but inspirational to me. Inspirational in so many ways, and technicalities, and special effects. And mostly inspirational. That if I, of all people, can make anything better than this. Now, before we start this review, I'm gonna need some help from certain somebody. So I've asked the aliens to send in some help. Hi, Maya.
Hi.
Welcome, Maya from Drifter.
Ash, where am I?
We're here to talk about Gorilla Interrupted.
Gorilla Interrupted? I hate that movie. Let's talk.
Our story follows 4 unique and bizarre characters. Ray, an alcoholic with anger management issues who has found himself turning into a gorilla after an encounter with aliens. Sid, a crazy punk kid who's been given a guitar that can amplify sound into sound waves that can hurt people by the crazy mad scientist kid, Dex, who just can't catch a break from his girl. And finally, the crazy safari guy, Jacob, who he's just there. Jacob's just there. And all 4 of these crazy people have to band together in order to save the world from aliens and then Satan in Gorilla Interrupted. So Maya, let's spill the tea on these 4 dudes that randomly fall on a couch from hell.
Yeah, but first we gotta note that these guys were around our age, about 20 years old.
Yeah.
Back in 2003 with 7 days to record.
With really crappy camcorders and horrible sound because they actually had to scream a lot of the time because they were losing their voices because they were sick.
Not to mention, one flew in from LA.
And the other drove in from Milwaukee.
Yeah.
To Chicago. Sorry, I didn't mention where he flew. Where he drove in from. I can't speak English.
Yeah, and even the graphics and technical work for this aren't even, I would say, the worst, as they remastered.
Passable.
They are remastered from 2003 to 2013.
So we also watched the documentary of the making of the movie, the making of Gorilla Interrupted, called How Not to Make a Movie, where they talk about a lot of the backstory of this, which is why we know a lot of the backstory of this, also from our own research. But in How Not to Make a Movie, Jay Bauman, who played the nerdy character Dex, he did a lot of the editing for the second version of the film that was released in 2013. Specifically, he even said the footage was just so old in itself, he did as much as he could to it, but they didn't want to make it look better than the original film itself. So it didn't stand out. The footage didn't stand out from the rest of the footage that they kept the same.
They used very simple stuff like mini landscape, miniatures for Satan's lair, and
they made hell out of paper mache.
Yep, destroyed it later.
Oh, that was so funny watching them crush it. The spaceships were little toys. Beforehand, they were just clip art that was just moving static through space. But when they went back and remastered it, they actually used little UFO toys that they spun on a drill on a blue screen, which they looked pretty dang good for that.
And even like they said,
better than the original.
Yeah, but even like they said, they had, I think, one day also to do the special effects in the original.
They did.
And then with this new one, they took all the time they could, but also still used materials they would have used back then. They didn't use anything from like today's world. They didn't go in and do crazy CGI because they wanted to still keep the feel from a 2003 film.
But they also just wanted it to show that they had improved. Like, them falling into hell, those special effects look so much better than they did back in 2003.
They almost melted through the sidewalk.
They did, but it was really impressive how it was done. And of course, being basically college-age guys, they put as many swears in it as they could.
Oh my god.
They swore like sailors. They had fun. It was just a bunch of guys fighting aliens in a monkey suit, tinfoil, and with a special guitar. Can we talk about that guitar and the special effects of that guitar?
I want that guitar.
Okay, so the guitar specifically, one of the characters, the punk rock character Sid, has a guitar that when he plays it, it amplifies the sound and is able to like hurt the aliens pretty much. And the same exact special effects were used in Drifter Season 1 for the character Timex for their power.
Just to slow down Drifter.
So if anything, you know, it shows us even today we can make something better than that. But I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for joining me on this final episode of Cult Classics, Maya.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, this has been so much fun. I'm so sorry for making you watch these movies.
It's okay, I suppose. I'm kidding. It was a joy to watch this film. And even though it might not be the best CGI nowadays, or it might not be the best acting,
they did great for what they could for the time.
And it is definitely a fun movie to just sit and watch with some friends.
Exactly. And that's all, folks, for Cult Classics. I'm your host, Ash. Have a great summer.
This trash is piling up. I need to throw it away.
Don't be rash. Recycle your trash.
I hope you enjoyed our program this semester. Be sure to keep in touch with MSU TV to find out our plans for next semester. We wish you good luck on your finals, and from all of us here at MSU Magazine, we wish you the best summer. I'll see you next time.